So Phil, tell me about creating a whole new world of lovable characters.
Well, this is the opportunity right now for to me the important thing about any show are the characters. How are you attracted to them? How do you attach to them? And you got to compete with Garfield. You got to compete with Mickey Mouse. You got to compete with Felix the Cat, and all of these characters that have been around for ages. And so how do you do that? So you got to make the most appealing designs that are for kids, because kids are the ones that are going to be drawn to these characters in more ways than one.
You're going to have fun with this, aren't you?
Well, I hope so. Because this is, to me, the most fun of any project is the beginning, when you're creating the basis of it, when you're getting establishing the rules and the characters and how they interact and what they do. And because you cannot have a character and then in the next episode it's totally different. You got to be true, because kids remember. It stays in their mind that this is a character that they like, that they want to see succeed. And so you have to be very careful how you write the stories, how the characters react, because the kids, once they attach to a character, they expect it to. They think it's alive, and they expect it to live to their expectations, and because. So you have to be true to the character and to the kids.
And Pete and your team from The Simpsons are going to love to work with you again. And,
yes, good old friends.
And Sumita and Toons in India will make sure.
Absolutely.
And nothing will leave the studio until you put your stamp on it.
Well, we'll see.
We'll build a world. And then the Family Film Awards. You will be honored as a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Family Film Awards.
Well, that's something else, that's always something I never plan on, and something that just happens, and I'm always feel very fortunate to be honored. So thank you.
I don't know many people who drew Sleeping Beauty personally.
Well, I was an apprentice in those days, so that was my learning curve.
How much did they pay?
Well, as an apprentice, it was 99 cents an hour, because you were learning the system, the Disney system, and some kids didn't make it, so some got bored, or some just didn't adjust to it, and so to me, the money didn't make any difference. To me, being there at Disney, learning from the masters was the important thing. And after a month, I was put on the permanent staff.
Then you made the big bucks? How much was it then?
I think I became an in-betweener at about $150 an hour or something like that. And so anyway, more livable things. At the time, that was good. For a young kid, and I made it work.
And you had an apartment over a movie theater?
I worked at a movie theater before I got into the business. And there I was making 85 cents an hour. and with that I was paying for school and my room and board.
You had a joke at the Annie's about Disney's pay. What was that joke again?
It was about 99 cents an hour. I finally got a dream to work at Disney's, and I finally got to work at Disney's at 99 cents an hour. But the money that was not the driving force. Believe me, it was just being at Disney, and they were investing in me. That was an investment, because they had a lot of kids that were doing the same thing, and some made it, some didn't.
One more question. What's the difference between a movie that's run by artists and a movie that's run by pencil pushers?
Well, Well, it's not a movie. It's the studio. A studio that's run by a creative person. You know, like a Walt Disney, like a Bill Melendez, like a Chuck Jones, a Chris Feeling, you know, Hanna-Barbera. Those guys were animators. They were artists. They were very creative, and there was a lot of freedom in the studio to you know to not only work, but you could draw your own gags, and there was talking and laughing and everything. And the studio.
Sometimes the gags made it in, right?
Oh yeah, but it's a sense of responsibility. You know, artists are, you know, not all carbon copy of each other, and the thing is, they're responsible. And if you say, here's a budget and here's a schedule, they'll do it. You know, even if they have to work extra, because they know they've been goofing around during the day, taking long lunch hours and stuff like that, at 2 martini lunch or not. But
The difference between an artist and a...
The students don't understand that. You know, they think an artist is an artist, so you replace them easy. You know, they're just a commodity, and they treat them differently. As studios I've seen recently that are run, all studios now are run by businessmen, and you walk in and it's like a mausoleum. You know, you hear people footsteps walking down the hallway, echoing down the hallway, and there's no life, and everybody's staring into a computer, and there's no laughing, there's nothing. It's just very, very sad. So it's not
sterile.
I don't think I would want to live and work in that kind of environment. It's not very creatively inspiring.
Well, let's make a real fun place, shall we?
We'll give it a chance.
Maybe we'll find 1600 Riverside, an apartment there, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
All right.
Yeah, that was a...
Mr. Phil Roman, congratulations. Lifetime Achievement Award from the Family Film Awards.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.